Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back. Friday.
Magic.
Got some stuff going down. So it's Patron Day. This week we have 2 deck lists submitted to us by Skylerman, longtime viewer of all of our shows. Well, most of them. And he submitted to us something that's, it's definitely casual. It's definitely like a kitchen table style thing. He labeled it as dual decks. It's bears versus crabs.
Oh, yeah.
The battle of the century. Surf versus turf. So I'm playing a bear deck. It is worth noting we had to change the list slightly. Yours is not that different from the list he gave. Mine has a few different cards in it because turns out it's kind of hard to find some stuff from Portal.
Yeah.
on short notice. But
and apparently off the Gatewatch for me, I couldn't find a 4th ancient crab,
Yeah.
So I substituted it for an Eldrazi crab.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
it's Scuttler in the name,
Yeah.
so can't go wrong with that. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Of course, have bears humping and kind of a crab. It's actually a scorpion, as evidenced by the tail, but it's the closest we could find.
Fire scorpion I made.
Yeah. So to decide who goes first, we have these round dice. Now this isn't very bear or crabby, but conveniently, this makes a little thing that you can roll these on so they won't go off the table. They went off the table anyway. Both of them did. There we go.
5.
2. Alright, so you'll be going first. We'll see you in game 1. Alright, game 1. Go ahead.
I've got those.
And for me, and of course the single greatest card in existence. Alright, let's do this thing.
I think I know what one of the cards in your hand is.
No, what gave it away?
Scalding Tarn, crack, going to 19. Going to fetch out a Tundra. If this was ever a thing you could do in a dual deck, it would sell out immediately.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, pretty much every other card is pointless to like if you want to buy it. But for value, yeah, I would say 4 original dual lands and 8 fetch lands would probably make it worth it if it was a dual deck.
You would never find that at MSRP.
No. And that's in each of these, because there's parity. So, like, each deck has 8 fetch lands and 4 dual lands.
Ponder.
Yep. I guess that's probably worth, like, $2, too. Is that your pondering sound?
Yeah. It's a very difficult ponder. I think we'll leave them as is.
Is it 3 of the same card?
To go.
Draw a card. Tropical Island, go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. We're going to ponder again.
Alright.
I think the same way they are. Draw. Tundra.
Yep.
Ponder again.
Okay.
And like that. It's your go.
Draw a card. Forest Weirbear, go.
Untap.
See how much quicker my turns
Draw
are?
for turn. Scalding Tarn. Enter go.
Also, it's worth noting, we do have 3 Odyssey Weirbears. Couldn't find a 4th one, so we had to go with one of these.
Yeah, he's the runt of the litter.
Definitely, yeah. He's the laughing stock of the sleuth. Forests. And Forest Bear. May I have a Forest Bear?
No.
I may not.
Counterspell it.
Deal. Yep, good.
End of your turn. Correct Scalding Tarn. Going to 18. Find out another Tundra.
You.
Untap. Draw for turn. Flooded Strand, going to 17. We may as well find that last Tundra.
Can't believe you countered a forest bear. I'm so sad.
He was just too threatening.
He was pretty threatening.
Couldn't let him go down.
I mean, do you see that posture? He's prepped for an attack. That's what that posture indicates.
A Wormfang Crab.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
It's 3/6 with unblockable, and when he enters the field, you get to choose a permanent I own and remove it from the game. And Wormfang comes back, I get that back.
It's funny. So technically, I can pick him, but he'll just come back immediately. So I'll pick a Tundra.
It's hiding a Tundra. There's tons of decisions.
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Enter go.
And a turn, I will flash in an Ashcoat Bear. Which wasn't in the original list, but that seemed like a crime, because Flash Bear.
Flash Bear.
Sweet! Play Forest. Then what? Druid's Familiar. And he will pair with the Ashcoat Bear. So now it's a 4/4. And I will attack you for 4.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Fearing the prey upon. For some kind of shenanigans.
To you.
Untap. Draw for turn. Riptide Crab.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw for turn. That is reasonable. Wooded Foothills. Crack that. Go to 19. I'll fetch a tropical island. I'm so much closer to threshold now. And let's see here. Let's go for a clear shot. So I will choose him, give him +1/+1, and have him deal 5 damage to that.
Draw a card when it dies.
Yes. Then I will attack you for 9.
Yeah, we'll block the 5.
Sure.
Take 4. Going to 9.
Okay. I will prey upon the one that wasn't blocked to him to finish him off. And a forest bear. Good.
Untap.
Do you get your land back?
Draw for turn. I don't think it's going to matter.
May or may not have helped.
Island. And a Wolffang Crab.
Untapped island. Why not?
Sure go.
Untap. Draw a card. That's pretty cute. 10.
Block 4 of it.
Sure.
Take 6, go to 3.
Here's a bear cub. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. And unfortunately, this guy's not really going to do anything.
I assume you're choosing crab
Yes.
as your type. Crab Lord.
Enter go.
Which I don't think you'd really want to be known as a crab lord. That probably has some other sort of sexual connotation. Well, let's see. So you could have, like, 2 unsummons, I guess? Being the only other stuff. Well, I'm going to do this just so I can flog some tokens. Grizzly Fate. Making 2 tokens, which are available for a spare store. Not these particular ones, but others like them. And, yeah. And all the proceeds to that will help Mr. Boopster get over his porn addiction. So, that's what that's for. And then
I don't think
will...
he ever get over that. He just hide it better.
Well, same thing. Beats.
Dead.
Woo! Oh, you had... Oh, it was Giant Crab. Never mind.
Yeah.
There's one card in your deck, King Crab, which, like, kind of single-handedly just stomps all over this because it puts green creatures on the top of my library, and it's a 4/5, which I can't really fight. All right, so that was game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. All right, game 2. Just letting him have a little fun there. Go ahead.
I've got those.
And for me, bing. Oh, these just stick to the maps, don't they? All right. What have you?
Tundra. Ponder.
This is seeming familiar.
Those on top. That is tough, actually.
Don't call it ponder for nothing, I suppose.
Yeah, we're gonna shuffle.
Okay.
Draw. Enter go.
Okay. That changes my turn 2 play for sure. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Sled Strand. Crack. Going to 19. Find a Tundra and enter go.
Draw a card. Play Wooded Foothills. Pass the turn.
Draw. Island. Horseshoe Crab.
Okay.
Go.
Gonna crack this end of turn. Go to 19. I'll get a... I was gonna say Misty Rainforest. That's nothing. Tropical Island and flash in an Ashcoat Bear. Which does not favorably get over a 1/3. It's a stalemate. Alright, untap. Draw a card. That's reasonable. Misty Rainforest. Crack that. 18. And... play a weird bear with those. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Island. Tap the automaton on crab.
Okay.
Enter go.
It's a pretty good dude. Oops. The Crab Lord himself. Untap. Draw a card. Okay. What do I do about a Crab Lord? Yeah, I think so. Let's go for a clear shot.
It's a good way to get rid of them.
Bear to automaton. Actually, I should tap it like this, I suppose, since I'm not sending in a 1/1 against a horseshoe crab.
It's got 2 damage on him. It's got 2 damage on him from the adaptive automaton.
Oh, clear shot isn't fight. It's just direct damage. Attack for 3.
16.
And we'll go for an illusion bear. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah, prey upon fights. Clear shot does not.
Flooded strand crack.
I was contemplating playing this and fighting with him, but that would just make him be sacrificed, because this does say target creature you control.
Yeah, in order to get the +1/+1.
You can't get a ghost to fight for you, I guess.
Well, it's an illusion. It's not a ghost.
Same
You
thing.
can get a ghost to fight for you.
True. Bear illusion.
Enter go.
Interesting. Untap. Draw a card. Well, 4, I guess?
Block 2 of it.
Sure.
13.
Okay. Grizzly bears, forest bear. Go.
Draw for turn. Island. King crab.
Okay.
Enter go.
That's very annoying. At least he can't hit this, but that's really bad for me. Draw a card. Okay. I guess I pretty much just have to try and press damage. It's not that exciting, but... Tech for 8.
Block 2 of it. Take 6.
Okay.
Carrying a clear shot. 7.
That's all I got. To you.
Untap. Draw for turn. Island. Automaton named Crab.
Okay.
Ponder.
Yep.
Like that.
Interesting.
Riptide Crab.
Okay.
Enter go.
And a turn, I will flash in an Ashcoat Bear. Untap. Draw a card. Well, that's... Finally. Oh, that's a lot of dudes, though. So I can... If I send all of these guys... I'll get in for 2. And get some really bad trades going on, I suppose.
I don't think you can call them trades.
No. Well, I mean, you can't really block with him if
No.
you're going for that plan. So I guess in that case, I'd get in for 4. Tech.
So, we shall block the 2 Ashko bears
Sure.
and a Phantasmal bear.
Okay. So 4 will get through.
Go to 3.
These will die. 3 things died, so I will Collar of the Claw, getting 3
Oh.
bear tokens. It's basically traded permanents for tokens, but
You got
that gets
damage
me a lot closer to Weird Bear being active, so I guess that's something.
That is something.
Go.
Untap.
Thing is, I don't know if I can really be able to do that again. My guess is no.
Ancient Crab.
Yep.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. So, you're at 3. So I just have to push 2 things in. I've got 7 attackers, but you're going to return 1, so really it's just 6 attackers. But in order to do that, you will have to get rid of him, unless you just take 2 and go to 1. That's tough. It's very tough. I guess the Weird Bear is just a 1/1 still. 'Cause I only have 6 cards.
Still 1 short from being a threat.
Yeah. It's tough. So that's going to machine gun down 1 thing each turn. Go to attacks.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just really don't have good attacks. Which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, no attacks this turn. I will go for a Grizzly Fate, though. 1 short, but I think I need the tokens more than I need to hold on to that another turn. So, pass the turn.
End of your turn. Put Forest Bear on top of your library.
Looks like someone's getting a Forest Bear next turn.
I mean, what else would you want to possibly draw, though?
Exactly.
Untap. Draw for turn. Enter
You have
go.
7 now, which is nice, I suppose. Untap. Draw a Forest Bear. Shocking to nobody. Another Grizzly Fate. This time for 4. And I'm out of bear tokens. Which I never thought I'd be saying, so unfortunately, he's going to have to
Use wolf
recruit
tokens.
some wolves. Which are available at the Forest Bear store. Oh, yeah. Okay. Will this allow me to have enough next turn? So right now, you block 4 things, return 1 thing. I guess you'd actually have to block 5 things. So you'd have to lose your Lord. Attack.
So... yeah, we block 5 bear tokens. And then we return grizzly bear on top of your library.
Sure. So... that's... you blocked everything, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I still taking 2, so I go to
okay.
1. Color of the claw lives.
Just what? Okay. Am I wrong about this? You returned this.
Yeah.
You had
5 blockers
yeah.
for the 5 tokens.
Uh-huh. And then you
Color of the
return
claw
this.
gets in.
Okay.
So I go to 1.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead. I think you do...
Untap.
No, you don't lose anything. Just him. Which does matter.
Yeah, 3 toughness, so.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. I don't think that does it.
Did you draw another creature?
Riptide Crab.
No, that doesn't. That keeps you alive.
Does it?
Yeah, because you have 5 blockers and you return something.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Yeah. I think you've stabilized at 1, honestly. I don't think I can poop out enough dudes.
Drawing Force Bear every turn is not going to help you.
No.
Yeah, not playing things to get around them, but ending up on top just isn't going to work out either.
No. Wish I had another land. Let's see here.
Werebear's a land.
It's true.
It's also a 4/4 though, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can possibly sneak in that extra damage. I guess we'll just play out some more guys. Pass turn.
End of your turn, put Werebear on top.
This one, I assume?
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter, I suppose, but... yep.
Untap.
Not in great shape.
Draw for turn.
Because even if I held off on playing actual creatures, I'm still going to need probably quite a few turns before they're all on top and drawn. So, either way, that thing's going to time walk me like 12 times.
Draw. Horseshoe Crab.
Yep. Yeah, that pretty much seals it. Draw. 2 dudes. Go.
End of your turn. Put Werebear on top. Untap. Draw for turn. It's your go.
Untap. Play him. I don't have good attacks again still, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I do! Attack with everything.
So, block Werebear.
Sure.
Block 5 things.
Yep.
And put Forest Bear on top of your library.
Yep.
Color of the Claw should be in here.
No, there's another token. 5 things, right?
5 things. Yeah, so Color of the Claw should be in here. Bear
Sure.
token over here.
Deal.
Because we shall
Unsummon?
unsummon the bear token.
Ah! Okay. Think I had to go for it. These all bounce off each other, right?
Yeah, those bounce off.
So this dies,
And that dies.
nothing else. Alright. Boo! Okay. Good. I'm gonna replace these with actual bears.
Untap. Draw for turn. Enter go.
Untap. Werebear. Or Forest Bear. Sorry. Same problem as last time. Go ahead.
End of your turn. Put Werebear on top of your library.
Yep.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, I think that about does it.
Well, I think that was my only turn that I could have possibly have had.
King Crab.
Ah, yeah.
Enter go.
Draw a card. I'm going to hold this. Go ahead.
End of your turn. Forest Bear on top of your library.
Yep.
Untap.
The king is pretty good.
Draw for turn. Go.
Draw a card. Nope. Holding it. Go.
End of your turn. One bear token ceases to exist. Grizzly bear on top. Untap. Draw for turn. Riptide crab.
Yep.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Go.
End of your turn. Color of the claw on top. One bear ceases to exist. Untap. Draw for turn. Riptide crab.
Interesting. Okay.
And attack you for 3.
Intriguing. I will block one of them.
Okay.
Take 2. Go to 16.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Go ahead.
End of your turn. Bear ceases to exist.
You got it.
Untap. Draw for turn.
So unless you drew a lord, you can put me to 1.
Island.
What are you going to do?
And is collar and claws on top of your library, or have you drawn it?
I've drawn it. I've drawn everything.
So he has flash, so
You
it's
put
not
on
worth
top.
attacking for 1. Even though I guess these do have vigilance.
Yeah. And those essentially have vigilance. So you can untap them.
Suppose that's true. 6.
Just 6. I will take it. Go to 10.
Enter go.
I don't know what I'm going to draw, but at least it's something new. It's Misty Rainforest. Yep. Definitely just dead to damage, so... Grizzly bears and forest bear. Go ahead.
On top of your library.
Yep.
Untap the horseshoe crabs. Untap for turn. Draw. Scalding Tarn.
Deal.
And
You could
Beats.
actually... Yeah.
beats.
You got me. All right. Well, that's basically how this matchup ends up going once that's active.
King
I had like
crab.
a couple turns to try and go for it,
It's
but
because you have a shellfish allergy.
best I could do. I think there's a special
They
shampoo.
destroyed your whole village
Yeah.
and give you a rash.
Special shampoo for that. All right. We will see you in game 3. All right. Game 3. Show my hands. That's what I've got. Go ahead.
And I've got those.
All right. The thrilling conclusion. Misty Rainforest. Crack that. Going to 19. Play a phantasmal bear off a tropical island. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Flooded Strand. Crack. Going to 19. Find ourselves a Tundra.
I'm imagining a ponder. It's coming.
Could be anything.
Could even be a ponder.
Could be an unsummoned. Just kill them.
That's true.
It's a ponder.
Yeah.
Like that.
Could even be a boat.
Draw. Sure go.
Untap. Draw a card. Wooded Foothills. Attack for 2.
17.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Island. Sure go.
End of turn. Crack the Foothills. Go to 18. Get another trop and flash in an Ashcoat Bear.
No.
Deal. Much rather you fight on your turn than on mine.
Yeah. It's not like you really have any 3 drops.
No.
It's like 2 drops.
Nothing great.
And a few 4s.
Wooded Foothills. Attack for 2.
15.
Go ahead.
Guess it didn't have to fight anything on your turn anyway. Draw for turn. An island.
Yep.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. 2.
Unsummon it.
Deal.
Which means break it.
Yes. You've successfully broken the illusion. Here's a grizzly. Go ahead.
I shall
Oh, you have another counterspell too?
counterspell that grizzly.
Jeez. I thought you were playing a crab deck, not mono blue control.
Untap.
Where's
Draw
all
for
the
turn.
Where's all the crustaceans?
An island. Here's a crustacean.
Hey.
And a ponder.
Sure, why not?
Like that. Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Werebear. Go ahead.
He's pretty close, actually.
Kept a 3-lander. Haven't drawn a land since.
Draw for turn. Island. Attack for 1.
I will take 1. Go to 17.
And it's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Another werebear.
I shall
Another one?
counterspell that one.
Oh, you're the worst person I know. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Island. Attack for 1.
Crackwood of Foothills. Getting Threshold.
Oh no. I didn't pay attention to that. That's whatever I
I mean, you should have, because you countered like
Yeah.
3 things, and I played 3 fetch lands, and I will block with my 4/4.
I'll draw a card from it. So not all is lost.
True.
Ponder.
Well, you're almost out of counter spells, and you're almost out of ponders, so at least there's that.
There was the 4th ponder there, but it was followed by 2 lands, and I just don't think that's worth it.
One of them is a fetch land. It's not that bad, I suppose. Keep that. Keep ponder on top, fetch land underneath. Still like a land quite a bit, though.
4 mana
Yep.
for Wormfang Crab.
Sure.
I wonder which land you're going to choose.
The untapped one.
Oh, okay. Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Finally. Grizzly Fate with Threshold. 4 bears.
So many bears. Should have saved our counter spells.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Island.
Yeah.
King Crab.
Sure.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Luckily, this time, I don't completely have my pants down because I can go Clear Shot, make that a 5/5.
Nice.
5 damage to that. Pants aren't completely down. And do I press some damage? I think I pressed some damage. Attack you.
Block the 5. Shook 8. Going to 7.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Attack for 3.
Interesting. 13.
And we are going to emerge Vexing Scuttler by sacrificing this.
Okay.
So I have to pay 3. Get my island back.
Yep.
And I can return an instant or sorcery card from my graveyard to my hand. And
Is it going to be a counterspell?
how much is it to flashback Grizzly Fate?
It is 7. So I'm quite a ways off. Well, actually, I'm
You're
one
6.
one land would do it.
You're
I
one
suppose,
land
so.
off. And you have 2 cards in hand.
Yes.
You know, I think it is worth getting this counterspell.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Play Forest.
Actually, it wasn't because I'm dead.
Are you just dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you pretty much had.
Right.
I think you had to get.
I have to
unsummon.
block that. Yeah,
And you
I
had to
should have
get
got the
unsummon.
unsummon. Or play the ancient crap. That'd have been the best. Whatever.
Clear Shot.
Counter it. I did something.
Deal. I actually had another Grizzly Fate, so I don't think it would have mattered too much.
I got my
Beats.
Eldrazi crab out. So
You did.
We'll block that.
All right.
Take 8.
I
Go to bed.
somehow was able to pull that off. This was actually I thought, like, just looking at the list that it would be one-sided in favor of you because you had so many like answers to green things and
No, it doesn't
1/3s
play
block
like that
2/2s
at
pretty
all.
good. But yeah, it's surprisingly pretty
A lot more
it's
balance.
actually quite balanced
think it is,
considering
yeah.
like our test games too, how they went.
As disgusting as king crab can be,
Yeah.
it's you kind of almost need that as the curve topper.
Yeah. That was a very timely Clear Shot.
Yes, that it was.
All right. So that was this matchup. Thanks again to where's the board? The board disappeared. Thanks again to Skylerman for these suggestions, and we will see you tomorrow with an unboxing. Woo! Good stuff.